Alright, so now we can get into making the wobbles and stuff. Let's just stick to our basic dubstep track here. So we're on B1, the track we made for wobbles with the automatic filter. So right now it's sounding pretty dull, pretty shite. Let's get the frequency and stuff to the right thing. Do I want up? Go for up and down. Speed. Let's go for that one. Okay, this isn't going to sound very good if I don't fiddle with it more. Okay, so I'm going to have this one on half. Excuse me. Right, so... Fuck, I'm lost. Where am I? Right. So I need to cut up this track because that's only a half and I don't want that there continuously. So I made a duplicate track, and then this one, instead of having 1/2, I'm going to change it to, let's say, 1/4T here. It's a little bit loud. Now you don't have to make those two separate tracks to have different speed wobbles, but I just like to do it because it sounds less messy in the long run. So yeah, this song is going to be very simple, guys, but I don't want to go on too long. And then we can just make another track, but we'll fiddle with it a little bit, so we'll have the harmonics on 3. That's going to sound a little bit different. So again, we take our speed, and we'll put it on 180 instead, so... yeah, okay. Pretty simple, cool sound. So we add our sub bass over it, we just copy it a little bit. So here we have first 4 bars of our dubstep wobble bit. And it's sounding okay. It's a little bit boring, so we'll add another software instrument. So far, all of our bass has been on analog mono. No, sorry, digital mono. You've been on digital mono. And that's how you get that wobble sound, but let's add something different. So, in my bass, I'm going to go to another preset, which is hardstyle bitch. And it wasn't really that good for hardstyle, so I use it for dubstep now. So it's an analog mono this time. And the important thing about this track, this instrument, is the glide. I'm going to turn it up a little bit, I think, to 61. And you'll see when you hear the song what sound it makes. So we're going to put this in here. Now, but in order for the glide to work, we need to have another note. So, okay. So here, because these notes overlap, this note will slowly form into this. So, alright, so I'm not really going to do much more to this because this is the basics. You can get a good song out of doing what I just showed you. So here we'll have another little fiddle of this, just making it more interesting. Right. And then we'll add this in as well. That might make it sound a bit more melodic. Okay, so that's a basic song. Right, so let me just go over a few things just to kind of reiterate. Right, okay, so from the start of the song, oh, there's nothing there. Okay, yeah, so this is where we started. Remember, try and get your bass sorted out first before you start making the melodies, and then you don't have to worry about that later on. So, important things about GarageBand. Layering. Always layer, especially when it comes to drums. Bass, layer it as well, but not too much, otherwise it starts to distort. That's why it's good to fiddle with the different, gain and the threshold and compression, and then the volume on the actual instrument. But this, definitely important, the visual EQ. I can't explain it to you guys properly because I don't really understand it, I just know what sounds right. Well, what I think sounds right. So you guys should just do that. Just sit down at GarageBand one day with one of your songs, layer it until each song sounds. You'll see, just experiment, it's great. And then the song slowly progressed as each instrument came in. Yeah, so this is the basics of forming a dubstep song on GarageBand. It would help me a lot if you guys give me suggestions on what to do in the tutorials, because I really have no idea what I'm talking about right now. I kind of need to plan it a bit more. But I hope this video was handy, and I'm going to try and figure out a way to get the sound on this as well. Alright, okay, so yeah, hope you liked it. Please subscribe, listen to some of my other songs, you won't be disappointed. I hope you won't. Anyway, cheers guys, have a nice day.